What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna teach you how using the old school ways without doing silly TikTok dance, without having to do tons of organic reach on Facebook or Instagram, and without having to use paid ads, how to scale your practice the good old school way with some strategies that you can implement after watching this masterclass, which I'm giving out for free. It's not easy for all the therapists out there trying to scale our practice, and I know like for my older therapists it might be a little bit more difficult, all those new era social media stuff. So this masterclass is for you and I'm giving it out for free. Let's get it. So tip number one, and I feel it's so underestimated, but talk about it to your friends and family. Now, if you say to me, I don't have friends nor family, that I cannot help you. That's your personal problem and stuff. But if you have friends, minimum of 5 friends, or your friends and family, talk about your massage practice to them. Do you have a back pain, or do you know anyone that have back pain? I just started my independent massage practice. I believe that everyone that have a healthy social life have their own community, own circle, right? So a good way is if you practice any sports, talk about it to your sports club. If you have a soccer game every, I don't know, Saturday, talk about it to your soccer game, and don't feel self-conscious to talk about it, because like honestly it's also gonna be a great filter of who are truly your friends and who are not, because I have that objection a lot. I don't want to sound annoying, I don't want to sound spammy or salesy, and I totally get it. It could be spammy or salesy if all you do is talk about this, but like if those people are truly your friends, they're gonna support you, and also they're not even gonna ask a discount. For me, in my definition of friendship, right, if I'm looking for a support from my friends, I'm not gonna ask for a discount, I'm gonna pay the full price. It can also double as a 2-for-1 deal of like filtering out like who really cares about you. Trust me, I've been to Christmas parties, I've been to like all kind of parties, and as soon as you say that you're a massage therapist, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I have this kink there, been bothering me for years, like could you check it out? So now it's all about you to leverage this. It's like, hey, right now, I'm not equipped. We don't have my massage table. I don't have my oils. I don't have the time to do an assessment because it's a Christmas party. But feel free, here's my card. Or nowadays, honestly, despite what I said earlier about like social media, from my experience, if you give a business card and you don't follow up with them, they're never gonna follow up with you. I've handed hundreds and thousands of business cards, and nowadays in 2025, it's very hard for people to actually look up to you. Only like the older generation, but it's very hard for people to actually keep the business card and reach out to you. So what I like to do instead is my business card has a QR code on it and tell them, follow me on my social network, right? And that's gonna be a much more warm lead than someone that just finds you randomly, because they're gonna follow you and it's someone that like they actually met you. So that's tip number one. Start with your friends and family. Tip number two, I talked about it a little bit in my tip number one, but do an outreach to your community. So me, to give you a little bit of background, I used to be a professional breaker, a b-boy, right? I'm internationally known, yo. So in the hip-hop community, I was very blessed for multiple reasons. A lot of people that are injured and my help was already needed, right? And second, I was very implicated in my local scene. So when I started advertising that I was doing massage, like people started reaching out to me because they wanted to support. Because in hip-hop culture, you know, it's a culture about like peace, love, unity, and having fun. So it's a very supportive culture. I would say it's the same for most like sports communities or book club or any like clubs that has a community aspect to it. So go talk about it, go hand out some flyers and get some information. If you just wait for them to reach out to you, I call that hope marketing. You're hoping people are gonna go through your door. That doesn't work anymore, right? Especially if you've been struggling for a couple of years, like hoping clients to just come in. You need to do the opposite. You need to stop hoping for clients to come in. You need to execute and be proactive. So the weeks that you're busy in massage, you know, I understand you don't even have time or energy to do marketing. But the weeks that you're like, it's more quiet, it is the week that you need to like, okay, I have time, let's go do marketing. Let's go do some community outreach. Tips number 3 is reach out to community that severely needs your help. What I mean by that is, for example, CrossFit gym, soccer club, basketball club, calisthenic gyms, gymnastic gyms, dance studios, esthetician salons, hairdresser salons. So this is gonna take you a little bit more, what word should I say? Confidence to approach, because you're basically doing cold calling, right? What I usually like to tell you to those people is, if you have the energy, go do a class, go support those business, right? And at the end, go talk to the manager, go talk to the head coach, go talk to the dance teacher, go talk to the yoga teacher. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate your class. I appreciate the energy that you give into this. And I'm a massage therapist, and I think it would be a great time to do partnerships. So don't just go in and give flyers and stuff. Like, people are gonna be like, oh, it's just another person just trying to do marketing. Go take the classes, go connect with them, right? Because it's a two-way street. They're gonna help you, you gotta help them a little bit. That's how business work, and that's the best business practice, is everybody is win-win, right? So go take a class with them, maybe one or two. Go reach out to them and say, hey, I'm a massage therapist. I have my office at this location. I also do mobile. If you're interested, I would love to help you because I love this community. This community brought me so much joy. Either it's dance, either it's soccer, basketball, yoga, whatever, and talk about it. And once you have, of course, the agreement of the owner of the place. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is create partnership. Right? I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit because it kind of relates to tip number 3, is reach out to personal trainer, estheticians, hair salon. Like I said, establish that connection first, right? Go talk to them. Then once you have that connection, tell them, hey, I'm a massage therapist. I think it would be very beneficial for the both of us to refer each other clients, right? Something you can do is you can reward them, not with money, because I personally don't really like that commission-based stuff, but we can reward them in treatment, right? And yoga teachers or like personal trainer, they all need treatment, right? So tell them, hey, for every people you send me, I give you 20 minutes of free massage when you gonna need it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of like giving discounts or getting coupons and stuff because it's just cheapen your practice. It's very rewarding being like, hey, I know a gal that can help you. So let's say you're a personal trainer, you're training someone that has lower back pain and they can't continue their training. So like, hey, I know a guy or a girl that's gonna help you with your lower back pain. So like this, you create that like sense of premium shit. It's like the personal trainer or the yoga teacher is like, hey, because it's me and just mention your name, you'll get 15 minutes for free at your next session with that person. So that's very powerful because it elevates that connection and that referral. So it's a very beneficial partnership to have that in your circle and in your relationship. And lastly, tip number 5 or 4, not very good in math, build community events and connections. What I mean by that is something that helped me scale my practice with zero social media and not even a good website is me personally. I used to go and massage people with the system pay what you can. I never massage people for free, so people used to like just tip basically at like dance events, dance festival, dance battles, because I used to b-boy, right? So there was like a lot of dance battles and stuff. Something that could work for this is you give sponsorship to those events. Say, I don't know, like make a draw and people might win like 1 or 2 free massages. Now people are gonna be saying, wait, I thought you said like you don't give out free massages, but that's different because the outreach that's gonna give you is gonna be gigantic. Plus the goal is not to give free massage, it's so you just have a foot in that event and you're massaging people. Are you gonna make a lot of money? Unlikely. But on average in a night, when I was doing like a dance event, I would massage 20 or 30 people. Out of those 20 and 30 people, 10 became like loyal clients before. So it's totally worth it for you to like go to like, I don't know, like I said dance event, but it could be a community, people that you personally want to work with together. I had one of my students and she just set a table at a dojo, and then like if she started massaging people $1 a minute, and she would do 10-15 minutes massages. From there, like she earned like 5 clients every time that she went there. If the client might not be interested, they definitely know someone that's like in pain. So if you like know someone that's in pain, give them my Instagram, give them my website, give them my phone number if you don't have a website and stuff, and get this done, get those referrals. So that's it. That's the masterclass. There's more stuff you can do, but if you're interested in like also leveraging social media, because social media is basically like the best juice ever, like I said, once you understand the game of social media and the rules of the game, it is incredibly efficient. If you need more tips, hit me up, send me a DM. It's gonna be my pleasure to help you scale your practice, maximum gain.